I came to Tokyo to test the DJI Action 6 and the DJI Nano. I've been testing these two cameras in the past few days in Tokyo, and I also tested actually each of them in Korea as well. These two cameras are very similar to each other, but they have a few key differences. I'm gonna show you in this video what are those differences, and also I'm gonna tell you which one I would pick if I had to choose one. So when it comes to carrying around these two cameras, it's quite simple, to be honest. I just mounted the DJI Nano here next to the glass. So we have this view. I didn't feel like it was difficult to carry or easier to carry any of them. But I was really surprised how well these two work together, as you can magnetically attach the two cameras to each other. That actually made this video much easier to shoot because I could shoot the same scenario at the same time. When it comes to these two cameras, the settings looks almost identical. So if you go to the menu or how to set these cameras up, they are very similar. The Action 6 has open gate and also it could shoot in 8K, but both of the cameras could shoot hyperlapses, slow motion. Both of them has 10-bit and D-Log, so I would say almost identical, of course with some extra features on the Action side. Vlogging experience is very similar on both of the cameras. I would say it's almost identical when it comes to what these two cameras could do in terms of the way it looks, I think dynamic range, and it's just the usability and the setting up the camera is very similar. So you're not gonna have a problem either way. So when it comes to just pure vlogging, you can use any of them. I also tested the built-in microphones. I think in both of these cameras are working very well. I use ambient audio from both cameras. You can cross, like, go that way as well, right? Okay, let's go. This is the horizon steady on the Action 6. For overheating, I run into two separate tests. The first test is actually indoors with AC running. Both cameras recorded for 42 minutes without any issues. So I stopped recording because I felt like 42 minutes should be fine. Now the second test was much more demanding. I was recording outside during direct sunlight. Here is the Nano overheated after 70 minutes, while the Action 6 was still running and recording after 35 minutes. So I can safely say it could record at least 2 times more than the Nano. This is the ultimate compare between the DJI Osmo Nano, Action 6 and the Pocket 3. When it comes to the POV experience, I would say the DJI Nano is the king. To attach the DJI Nano is basically that's it. And you can detach anytime, put it in your pocket, and simple as that. You can carry all day and you don't feel like it's something you don't want, you know? And when it comes to the Action 6, you will have to put this chest mount, which you can see it takes more time. It's not uncomfortable for 1-2 hours, but it is uncomfortable if you are kind of doing a sightseeing and then you're shooting at the same time and you want to have some POV camera attached to you. So running all day with this on you, I'm gonna tell you, it is very uncomfortable, it looks stupid, and if it's really hot outside, you don't want this extra layer. Just by pure POV experience, the DJI Nano wins by far. To be honest, both cameras offer excellent stabilization. I have tested both cameras side by side. What I could see, Nano could lose orientation, eventually break, so I think the software doesn't necessarily recognize how to stabilize it properly. I would say more or less these two cameras are similar when it comes to stabilization, to running up and down on the stairs. Sometimes both works really fine and sometimes both of them get jitters, so you have to be careful how you mount them on your chest, either this or that. I would say stabilization is very similar. You can see the big difference with this pole on the left side. So we are shooting now the Tokyo Tower with these two beasts at the same time. Come with me. Looking at the footage side by side, I think the Action 6 delivers stronger image overall. I like the colors much more. I think maybe it has slightly more dynamic range as well. Open gate gives you more similar look to the Nano's 4K footage, but the 8K footage on the Action 6 is definitely superior. Nano still looks very great, so in certain light situations I feel like both cameras are almost identical. Neither of these cameras I would buy especially for low light performance. With that said, Action 6 is slightly better. You could see the Action 6 is a little bit brighter, therefore it is handling the darker environments better. The difference isn't massive, but it's noticeable, so if that is important to you, I would say choose Action 6 over the Nano. If I could only keep one of the cameras, probably I would keep the Action 6. The main reason is the flexibility. It gives slightly better low light performance. It has superior image quality, especially in 8K. One of the main reasons could be also the open gate. So I would say this camera is a bit more professional and I can use it in different scenarios. With that said, I'm really satisfied with the DJI Nano as well. So who should buy the DJI Nano? So I think if your main purpose of creating POV content and you can take with you everywhere without having to carry actually less than half the size. Now I would say in that case I would pick up the DJI Nano. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and let me know which camera you actually choose and why did you decide with the Nano or the Action, or if you decide with another camera brand, let me know. See you in the next one.